Hey guys, this is Matt LaPorta with LaPorta Sports. Today we're going to talk a little bit about kind of our pre-at-bat routine during a game. I mean, I can't stress how important this is. I mean, you can watch tons of big leaguers do this before they get up to hit. And I just feel that it's extremely important. Again, it's one of those things that helps build confidence in you as you get up there to go hit. So my routine is going to be different than maybe your routine or somebody else's, but again, it's just a baseline, right? So it's there for you to build off of, and that's what baseball is all about, really. It's taking bits and pieces from other players that have gone in the game and done stuff, and you add it to your game, right? To me, each individual player is kind of their own piece of art, right? And so no art is the same. So just add different pieces. You may like something that I said. You may love something that Albert Pujols said, or anybody else out there, right? Or you may hate what I said, and you may hate what this guy or likes what this guy. So it's important for you to develop the way you want to approach the game. But this is my approach. I would recommend this to young kids to just, again, build something up. So what I would do when I'm in the hole, right? So that means I've got two batters in front of me. I've got a guy hitting, and then I've got a guy on deck. So when I'm in the hole, my objective is to kind of watch where the guy's arm slot is. So I'm watching where the pitcher's arm slot is. I'm watching where he's releasing the ball. But at the same time, I'm actually timing him up, right? It's a little difficult to time him up just because, the angle and location, but even still, just get a feel for it. Start timing him up. Start whatever it may be for you. It doesn't have to be all out swinging. Just time them up, get your rhythm going, get ready to hit, get ready to attack. So that's one part of it when I'm in the hole. The second part of it is, for me, I like to take 3 deep breaths, right? I'm not talking like, I'm talking a deep breath to relax my body, to relax my mind, right? So it's like this. So you get the feeling, you get the flow, you see what I'm talking about, right? I feel relaxed. Now I'm ready to go attack this pitcher. I'm ready to go attack this fastball, okay? Or whatever it may be. I'm learning, I'm seeing what the situation's like, okay? So that's kind of the in the hole process. So now when I go on deck, now what I'm doing is I'm timing up the pitcher, but I'm adding a swing into it, right? Now, because I have my own space, I'm on the on deck circle, nobody else is around me. So I'm adding my swing into the timing part of it, right? Trying to time my feet, when am I getting ready to attack, all of that stuff. I'm learning what's going on with the situations, what's the pitcher's tendencies. Again, this is a lot of advanced stuff, but the biggest thing that I want you to take away from is the timing part. Timing it up with your swing, and make sure you're early. Not on time, but early. That way you can see the ball. Okay, when we're rushing ourselves, you don't see the ball as well. And so it's extremely important. That's why the on-deck circle is so important for us to time up. I don't know how much baseball you guys watch, but the other day, Adrian Beltre was on the on-deck circle, right? And I think it was Joe West got mad at him because he was almost behind home plate. Well, why was he almost behind home plate? Well, because he wanted a better view of that pitcher, and he wanted to time that pitcher up even better. Right, he was taking advantage of that, and I mean, as we should, he's trying to make sure he's ready to go out there and hit this ball, hit this fastball. They asked him to move it, and he moved it. I think he might have got thrown out of the game, but anyway, he moved it. So we gotta. It's all about timing. Watch these guys in the big leagues. What are they doing on the on-deck circle? So I'm there. I'm timing it up. Usually I've got a weight on my bat, timing it up. Donut, a little bit of weight there. And then, again, I go back through those same 3 deep breaths, right, before I get into the batter's box. Or as I'm walking to the home plate, I'm getting in my 3 deep breaths, okay? I'm thinking about visualizing success. I'm visualizing me hitting the ball, making solid contact. I don't care if I get a hit. I don't care. I want to have a quality at bat. I want a nice line drive somewhere. I want to make sure I'm productive for the team. Okay, so I've taken my 3 deep breaths, I'm in the batter's box. My first thing when I get in the batter's box, and I tell myself, is see the ball and attack the baseball. Right? I might be a little different hitter than some people, but mine was see the baseball and attack the baseball. Okay? And I didn't want any other thoughts in my mind. I wanted to keep it as simple as I could. And it was really just, it was see, basically more like a fastball, and attack it. Don't miss it. You're gonna get one, don't miss it. And that was advice that I got from Fred McGriff. He's like, man, I talk with Fred all the time. A lot of you guys might not know who Fred is. He's a crime dog. Played a long time in the big leagues. He's got almost 500 homers. Hopefully one day he'll be in the Hall of Fame. But he would always tell me, Matt, look for the fastball and don't miss it. And that's what I did. But it also would focus my thought when all I'm thinking about is seeing this baseball the best that I can. I'm gonna let my body do the work, right? I don't teach myself every day how to walk. We don't need to teach ourselves how to hit while we're in the batter's box. We need to see the baseball and attack the baseball. I mean, that is the biggest key in my opinion. And go out there and have a quality of bat. I don't care if you pop up or ground out, right? Let's focus on a quality at bat. Did you see the ball well? Check. Did you make solid contact? Check. Did you give the at bat away? No? Check. Great job. Don't give at bats away, right? I know we may get a lot of them, and sometimes we could throw bats away, but I'm telling you, those add up at the end of the season. You got to fight for every at bat that you got. You can't give in. You got to be mentally tough. And I know sometimes we're going through a funk, and we feel like we may suck, and we're not good. I can tell you, I've been there. I've had those thoughts, And for me, I would always go. I had a sports psychologist that I would talk with that I found extremely helpful. I would encourage a lot of you young guys, instead of spending all the money going to see hitting coaches and pitching coaches, start talking with sports psychologists. I think the mental part of the game is so important. Again, that's for another message that we'll have. But, and when I would be in those funks, I could always fall back on and go, that's great, Matt, that you have this anxiety or you feel bad, but what am I going to do right now? What am I going to do right now in that batter's box? And what I'm going to do right now in that batter's box is I'm going to see the ball and I'm going to attack it. That's it. That's all I'm can control. And that's my main goal, is see the baseball and attack the baseball.